This summer has been hot, so that means your air conditioners need to be working as most efficiently as they can. Not everyone has mini splits. We're stuck with those rooftop ones. I'm going to show you how to improve the efficiency of your air conditioners using nothing but this. Just some aluminum ducting. It costs about $12. I had to get in out of the heat. Start over. I had to get in out of the heat because it's hot. Let me show you the first thing that we tried, which was this little plenum diverter thing. And what this would do is it would divert the cold air coming down from the air conditioner into two streams to go into either side of our ducted ACs. But sometimes it would rattle around and it was kind of tough to keep secure in there. And in the end, all it did was just kind of split the air, but it didn't guide it into the actual ducted internal ducts of the RV. So that's why we're going to use this stuff. Now, I've already installed one. I'm not showing you how to do something that doesn't work. This works. And actually, this is only half of one of those pieces. So I did one AC unit with this amount of ducting. And I'm going to cut this out one in half. You can do this with a circular saw or probably wire cutters, pretty much anything you want. So I'm going to cut this in half, and then let's go into the RV, and I'm going to show you what we need to do and kind of what we're working with. We got a lot of projects going on inside, so please excuse the mess. I'll update you on all that stuff. Now's a great time to actually remind you, if you want to know more about what we're doing in this custom-built RV that we made, subscribe to our channel. It helps us out a lot. And we do a lot of travel. We do RV repair, both inside, because we custom built this RV, as well as mechanical work on it, solar, off-grid stuff. It's a crazy ride, and you know, it's better than just watching other garbage on YouTube. Watch our garbage. Okay, so let me show you what I put together here. Okay, so this is what I did. So, and we have this normal chill grill style. And now all the cold air is being diverted into our ducting. Like there's no, actually I can't feel hardly any air here. It's all coming out of here, and it is coming out fast. Really nice. And the other nice thing is you don't really, this isn't so important, this diverter here, which actually there's an added benefit of that, and let me show you. I'm going to put on this piece here again, and you can listen for the change in the fan speed. Watch. Okay, so I got this piece on here now, and the reason why you need this is to separate your intake air, which comes through these tiny little holes here. And if I put my hand up here, I can actually feel it. I can feel all the air rushing past my hand. Even right here, I can feel it. Same with here, on this side. I mean, I'm not obstructing much, but I can feel how the air is just being sucked through here. And you can probably even hear the difference in the fan noise when I don't know if that's very evident, but even when I pull this down too, I get a little difference. So what that is telling me, at least to me, is maybe we don't need this, or I can cut a hole in it and I can get more airflow into this side because I don't need this separator up here anymore. And I figure if I just cut use a hole saw and put a couple of holes right in here, that'll just improve the efficiency on the intake side. And then if for some reason that was a bad idea, you can cover it up with tape. Not a big deal. Duct tape. I really recommend this aluminum tape. It's a little expensive. I want to say it was about 45 bucks, but I've had this roll for a year or two now. It lasts a long time. Works way better than duct tape, because this is actual duct tape. So what we're going to do is do the exact same we're we're going to do the exact same thing that we did to that one. We're going to do it to our other air conditioner in the bunk room, or the bunk hallway, whatever you want to call it. All right? It's not that hard. Trust me. Looks like it was time to clean this out anyway. You can really see this is not a great design, how only half of it is actually sucking air in. You can see where the dust is. That's where air is coming in. It's just right through here. Yeah, I can feel some dirt on this cooling unit here, the condenser. Got to figure out a way to clean that off. I'm sure that doesn't help. It's wet. Probably got to open it up and blow it out from this other side here. So you can see that's what we're looking at there. So normally the air, it just comes straight out of here, hits that flat piece, and then has to go into the duct here or here. But basically it has to build up pressure in this area before it shoots in that way. So by us building this little duct system, it just comes right in here in a smooth transition right into the ducts. And we gain some efficiency that way. I'm gonna make sure to wipe it down because I'm gonna have to use that aluminum tape to seal it down. So it's not really much of a scientific process. I've got my two pieces right here, and they expand out quite a bit, as you can see. So you want to expand the ends out because they need to fit in the hole here, which is shaped kind of like that. Well, see, there's the hole. We got to get in there. We got a round thing into an oblong hole, so we got to squish it down. So you can just make it into that shape, and it'll go right in there. So I try and put as much as I can into the inlet, or wherever the entry into your ducting system. Now I made mine, and I didn't really know what I was doing. I would definitely do it differently today if I was doing it over again, but it is what it is. But I try and get it as far as I can in there. All right, so I try and keep as many kinks and things out of it as possible. That's what one looks like right there. First one's easiest. You do have to squish it. At least I'm using 3-inch. Well, I should have said that earlier in the video, shouldn't I? 3-inch aluminum flexible ducting, and you kind of have to squish both ends a little bit, at least with the Coleman Mach. You'll figure it out. This stuff's so cheap, you can afford to screw up a couple times. Sometimes it's easier actually to not stretch it out all the way, especially the second one, because you don't have much room to work. So you kind of got to squish it up like a little slinky. Oh, it's coming on. I'm used to heavy things falling on me. I'm like, no, I'm gonna die. Oh, there it is again. I'm gonna put a little bit of this aluminum tape there just to hold that piece up. then you just kind of gotta get both ends in there and expand it in the middle. And in all reality, it just kind of self cinches in there. And then it doesn't go anywhere. Because it can't. It becomes scientifically impossible. And then I just take this aluminum tape and tape it all up. I find smaller pieces work better. Sometimes I'll actually cut it in half down the middle to make thinner strips. You might see me wear sometimes a shirt from of Bob Ross, and he says, "No mistakes, only happy accidents." And that's true, you know. Stuff like this, there's no mistakes. Worst case scenario, you learn something, you know. Even learning one way not to do something, in my opinion, is not a mistake. And if you've been watching this channel for any amount of time, you know I make a lot of mistakes. Not always happy, but I generally learn from them. Tell you what, once you start using this aluminum tape, you're gonna like it. I bet if you got some screaming kids or something, slap this right on their mouth. Probably shouldn't say that. Oh, I would never do that to my children. I think that'll about do it there. I feel pretty happy about that, actually. It's, you know, I mean, it's on there pretty good. And then you can still adjust this if you need to a little bit, just by kind of accordioning that up. And then we just button that back up, and it's good to go. And there it is, all buttoned up, ready for our next adventure. So thanks for watching until this part in the video, and once again, we'd love a subscribe. Give us a thumbs up if you thought this was helpful. Share it if you think somebody else could use a little bit more efficient air conditioning. And once again, comment, tell us what you think we did right, maybe something that we could improve. Of course, we would love to do a mini split, but that's just not, we don't really have room for either part of it at this point, but maybe that's for another bus build, right? We got a lot of interesting videos coming up, so definitely, if this sparked your interest at all, follow along. So we'll see you out there, and have a safe 4th of July weekend. We will be doing our best to get into just a little bit of trouble. Until next time, bye.